And on the other end, Umar Amin has owned this league. He's performed in every game. He's been so consistent. As we know, it's not easy being consistent in this format, but he's done it quite beautifully. Just made it look so easy. Sohail Khan, the young Sindhi batter from Mirpurkhaas Tigers. And as you said, if any team can do it, it will be them. But they'll be up against very experienced Asif Afridi.
Yeah, at the top of the show, we spoke about this being the Mirpurkhaas batsmen versus the Hyderabad bowlers, and one of the reasons was because of their experience. Asif Afridi, Anwar Ali. There's a litany of experience and senior experience, so guys who know how to bowl in these conditions. It's not going to be easy, and they've got 197 to chase. So here we are, first ball of the run chase, and it's a wide.
197 got the first runs on the board. Will be interesting to see if they can get an early wicket, how the rest batters react to it. What happens then? Because they've been the one who scored bulk of the runs. Umar Amin sweeps. He continues where he left in the last inning. What a shot, what a start for Umar Amin.
Everything this man does just turns to gold, doesn't it? I hope we don't speak too soon, but it's an outstanding start, and we're going to need some more of this. Yeah, a really commanding shot. He realized that square leg was up and there was an opportunity to get an early boundary.
Oh, has to be very close, has to be very close. Yes, finger is raised. Big wicket. Going to Asif Afridi. It's the captain, Umar Amin. This will test Mirpurkhaas now. That was a simple decision, wasn't it?
What a wicket. This is a big wicket. Put through a little quicker. Oh, does it hit him outside? It's a very close call. Very close indeed. How important a decision is that going to be? Huge, we feel. The back of Umar Amin. Not many have done it. He goes for 4. It's 5 for 1.
Five for 1. That one wicket is of Umar Amin, the biggest wicket of the game. This will be very interesting now how the remaining batters react to it. We've been talking about the quality of Asif Afridi. Have a look at this one more time. Oh, that's hitting middle and leg. It was a simple decision. He had no hesitation, and look at the jubilation. They knew how important this is. But this gives an opportunity to a youngster, Qasim Akram. Played an excellent inning. Scored a 50 in the previous game. I'm glad they've played him in this game too. They got Umar Akmal also, Asif Ali also. Power hitters. But Umar Amin, he was the one scoring so many runs. In fact, most of the runs for the team. But he's back now, he's out. What do you do now? How do you plan this inning now? That's the question. Asif Afridi, Qasim Akram. That's a good start for Hyderabad. Nick Compton, how are they going to react? How shall they play from here on?
Well, it's about the other players. We said that. Can't rely on Umar Amin every single time. This is close too. This is close. All over them. Just going down perhaps. But yes, Sohail, Qasim, Umar Akmal, Asif Ali, they've got to really watch themselves. There are a lot of good players that need to stand up tonight.
Oh, that's played in the gap. In the gap. Couple of runs easily taken. Oh, that's a huge wicket. I just have not imagined Mirpurkhaas without Umar Amin, because he's played most of the overs. He's been in the middle. He scored most of the runs for the team. He's back, he's out. Like that. This is not what you associate, Nick, with Umar Amin. He usually is a very elegant player, plays with a straight bat. Oh, knocked him over. Another one down. Asif Afridi strikes again. Qasim Akram, again a wrong shot selection. Going across is not a good idea.
Oh dear. Trouble for Mirpur. Big, big trouble. Played all around this, didn't he? Head was up. Poor, poor shots. Yep, you should have played that one straighter, son. Can practice it now, but it's a little bit too late. He goes for two, does Qasim Akram. Bowled Asif, 7 for 2.
Matchups, off spinner, because they've sent Danish Aziz to play at number 4. He just protected Umar Akmal and Asif Ali. But what a start, what a start. 2 wickets, 2 big wickets. Umar Amin, Qasim Akram back in the hut. This will test them. Even Sohail, who's been in tremendous touch, but he always had the luxury of Umar Amin on the other end. Can he deliver on this occasion? Slip in place. Deep square leg in place. Long off in place for Salman Ali Aga. Danish Aziz got a job to do, and he does it in some style. What a start. He faced first delivery. He played over that long on for 6. Doesn't get any better.
No, it doesn't. We said it time and time again. Someone else has to stand up tonight. Their run scorer, their captain, he's out. Is this Danish Aziz's night? Can he go on and score something really significant, 80 or 90 plus? Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take an innings of that magnitude. Wow, that was a nice shot, wasn't it?
Slip is out. Oh, that's nicely pushed. Brilliant. That is a magnificent start by Danish Aziz. 2 great hits to get him going.
Yes, brilliant. All timing and placement, of course. Salman under a lot of pressure. Yeah, uses the crease well, opens up that offside and tries it again. A little bit straighter. So a lovely start for Danish Aziz. These opening overs so important. Chasing a big score, you cannot get behind the 8 ball. Got to find a way to make sure you utilize these overs, because the ball's coming on nicely. There's probably a little bit of dew out there. 197 is no small feat. So there'll be a quick single to end the second over. 19 for 2.
For 2. And look at that. They've lost Umar Amin. That's for the first time that we're seeing him only scoring 4 runs. Qasim Akram also. That's what happens when you bowl wicket to wicket. look at that, LBW and bold suggests that, shows that he's bowling those middle and off stump line. That's the quality of Asif Afridi. He's been around for a while, he's very experienced, he's got the skill, and he has that ability to execute it at the big stage. That's what he's doing. As you said, is it the night for Danish Aziz? He started off well.
Well, time will tell. 12 from 6, going at a strike rate of 200 would suggest that he means business. But there is one man, or should we say a few men, standing in between him and Mirpurkhaas' success. And this is one of them. 2 wickets already from 8 runs. With just an over and 2 balls, and that's a lovely shot. Sohail, he's been a man we haven't spoken about that much because he's gone under the radar a little bit because Umar Amin has been in such great form, but he's been right there all the way through this tournament. He's made valuable contributions, and I love this shot. He can try and overhit it. Just drifted into the leg stump and got a welcome boundary.
It's been so impressive. Sohail, can he deliver one more time in this big stage? They've got the opportunity to qualify for the final if they win this one. They go straight to the final. The winners. It's good bowling. Tight bowling. What poor short selection that was from both the batters. Umar Amin, we've been talking about his quality, his skill. Nick, being an opener, can you talk us through what would be going in the mind of Umar Amin playing that shot?
You know, scores like 197 can do funny things to the mind and the brain of an opening batsman. Oh, lovely shot. Again, good use of the feet. And this time he opens up the offside. Again, not trying to overhit it, using the pace of the ball. Spoken about that most of today. This is a belting wicket. The ball just slides straight onto the middle of his bat. He's not a big hitter. And that's why he uses his feet so well. Finds the gap. Well bowled. It's a good finish from Asif. 3 done, 28 for 2.
Just 1 over for Salman Ali Agha as we see Muhammad Ali, Pakistan's test fast bowler, into action now. Anwar Ali is blessed to have so many quality bowlers in his lineup. Muhammad Ali, we saw what he did in the previous game. He will bowl them wicket to wicket, got the one odd ball to see him around. No real big names, superstars in the side, but they've gelled in well. They're playing to win. That's what you want from a team. Just that want, the passion, the hunger to win.
Yeah, it's all bases covered, you would say. You look at that Hyderabad team and there's a lot of experience, a lot of alternative options to call upon, slight variations, and most importantly, these are cricketers who know their game. They know how to adjust to conditions, they know how to play under pressure. Anwar Ali, the captain, hasn't even bowled yet, so plenty of experience, plenty of challenges for Danish Aziz, who's on the cut. He'll just get one. There was a width offered. So back to Sohail, who will need to get in on the act. He's got a nice action. Runs up nicely, rhythmically, gathers a little bit of pace as he gets into his stride. Yeah, nice fingers on that seam. Little cross seam there. As we've spoken about it, these seamers will be taking pace off. They'll be varying it. They won't want to put too much pace on the ball. They know that that's what the batsmen are looking for. So variations, off cutters, leg cutters. Good length, good line.
A cutting edge and Channel Tech Sports Production. Brilliantly done. Mirpurkhaas need 167. That's a long way to go. Manchester Caesar looked good for his 13. Sohail, magnificent. So far, so good. 10 runs. It will be a challenge. It's a huge task under pressure. But just a hint that they will get another opportunity to qualify for the final. So maybe just relax. It's not going to be the end of the tournament if they lose. Cuts well for one. So maybe they can relax, this thing that they have another opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you'd like to do it now, wouldn't you? In a lot of cricket in the tournament, and you want to make the job as easy as you can for yourself, but it's not all doom and gloom. So, yep, relax, let the shoulders go, have some fun. I think that's what the words will be said in the dugout to the players going in. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Glad to see the fans coming in. Lots of youngsters and people watching from all over the globe.
Absolutely. And that's where the role of Misbah-ul Haq, who's the coach of Hyderabad, and Moin Khan, who's the coach of Mirpurkhaas, comes in. Situations like these. And a word from them. Look at that. Moin Khan is there. He's looking worried. Mahmood Ahmed also alongside him. They're worried, yes, rightly so. But that's what their role is now. Just to relax the dugout. Because if they put pressure at this time, it's not going to help. So let the things flow. Just take your time. Play out few overs. They've got the firepower. Asif Ali, Umar Akmal in the side. That's Misbah-ul Haq. He's a happy man at the moment. He's done the first part right. That's a good over. Just 5 runs coming off Muhammad Ali's first over. 4 overs done. It's 33 for 2.
Anwar Ali coming into the attack. Two early wickets for Hyderabad. And the skipper is on the attack now. Nicely bowled. Just one on the leg side. I've been joined by one of the greats in Pakistan cricketing history, Mohsin Hazar Khan.
Thank you, Azhar, for your kind words, and I can very proudly say that I'm sitting here with one of the wonderful cricketers Pakistan has produced, Azhar Ali. And I'm proud of one more thing. When I was chief selector and the head coach of Pakistan team, he was one of the boys who came and played for Pakistan and played tremendously well, because I pointed it out, but now it depends on the player how he performs. So it was their hard work, it was their talent, and Azhar Ali, Asad Shafiq and some other players performed tremendously and carried on performing and played for a long time for Pakistan.
Yes, thank you very much, sir, for giving me that opportunity. And I tried my best to do as much as I can for Pakistan. That's what I always wished for when I was young. And obviously you have seen a lot of youngsters here probably having that dream in there. They want to play for Pakistan, serve their country. make the name for themselves and also for their families. And nowadays you have so many platforms to get noticed. Nicely played through the offside. Danish Aziz is definitely looking promising here. The intent is very positive. He's always looking to hit boundaries, but also playing some decent shots in between.
That was just short of a length and very well placed. The placement was superb. It was a lovely effort from the fielder, and it was very well smacked, very well timed. One thing, Azhar, I was slightly shocked that early 2 wickets they lost. There were really some bad shots they played, and they unduly put the pressure on themselves.
Couldn't really time this one. Yes, there was some rash shots early on, especially Qasim Akram, because they just lost the man form, the man of the tournament so far, Umar Amin, in the first over, and then you're going for slog hit and getting bowled, just adding on to the pressure which your team is already in.
Yes, Umar Amin has been in tremendous form, and he was the man needed chasing this very decent target. But he got out on a shot which really was not expected from him, and that put the pressure back on them.
Experienced Anwar Ali, just using his cutters, subtle changes. He knows this ground. He grew up playing on this great National Bank Stadium. He knows the pitch. He played the PSL, all the experience. He lost a lot of pace, swing, everything, but his experience, his knowledge of the game, his captaining the side, leading from the front, looking fit as ever.
Yeah, when he came on the scene, seems that he had a very good future, and being a medium fast bowler and a very useful batsman and very good fielder. So he had all the potential, but sorry to say, he did not make it long for Pakistan. But then again, this is a duty now. Very nicely played. This is what this team requires now. They've lost 2 wickets. They need to build a stand here. Play sensibly, go for 1s and 2s and for the out boundaries.
Yeah, end of 5th over, 40 for 2, Mirpurkhaas. You see crowd coming in. It's a free entry now for the playoffs. No tickets required. Just bring your ID card and you will be allowed to come in and watch the playoffs and the final. The top teams are playing now. The main players are back. It's going to be epic. Oh, that one kept low. The slowness of the pitch coming into play, and the lengths and the lines Hyderabad bowlers are bowling. They definitely have learned the lesson from Mirpurkhaas bowlers how to bowl. Obviously, Mirpurkhaas bowling attack didn't really apply themselves as good as they should have.
It's just pretty sensible bowling within the stumps, bowling at a good length, and making sure that nothing to give away from their side. Again, this one was on a good length, forced into a shot but didn't time it well. But then again, talking about the crowd, I think crowd adds a lot to a game, you know, for the players. It's a great morale booster for the players, that they know that people are here. They'll appreciate every good performance. And I must say, Arif Malik and his whole team, Kausif and others, they've done a tremendous job, Azhar, by organizing this league, bringing some youngsters on. And like I was praising the back Azhar, then he said about the great opportunity for the players. Yeah, these are the opportunities.
There's no room provided again. Such a good length for this pitch. We spoke to a lot of the bowlers who've been successful, especially at this ground. Just bowl the bails height. Try and hit the bails of the stumps with your length, and it will be tough for batters to get under it, because it's a bit skiddy, this National Bank Stadium pitch. But you have to hit the right length on it.
The most important thing is the length and the line which you are bowling at. And so far they have done a very good job. They're bowling within the stumps, they're trying to bowl a good length and make the batsman to play a bad shot.
That was the doctor order. Castled him. Such a good delivery, coming back into the left-hander. Cramped him for the room. No feet movement.
Yeah, played across too, I think, as we'll now be seeing the slow motion. Yes. Well, it was slightly unlucky. He got bowled off his pads. But then again, it was not a decent shot. Not a shot to play at this moment, because they have to stabilize the situation.
Danish Aziz were looking good, but gone for 22, 42 for 3. Mirpurkhaas. Ding Dong Bubble escort. He's throwing the candies to the kids who have come to watch this game. Throwing Ding Dong Bubble.
Nice to see some fun out there in the crowd. I think as the tournament progresses, the next 3 days, we will be probably, I'm sure, we'll be seeing a very decent crowd, because Karachi, people of Karachi, I'm born and bred in Karachi, we love our cricket. Rather, we love our cricket all over Pakistan. But I think since the tournament gets into a situation where things are close, tight, and the standard also pretty rising up every day, the league is progressing. And once again, lots of congratulations for the league management that they've given this opportunity to the seniors and the youngsters.
Umar Akmal. Nicely played. Lot is being expected from Umar Akmal. He's a seasoned campaigner, a lot of experience. There's another one who hasn't justified his talent. Probably one of the most devastating batsmen in his era, but he hasn't met his potential yet.
Yes, you're right. Azhar has got a lot of potential, very talented, wonderful batsman, a very good fielder, and who can keep the wickets too. It's very well taken. Yeah.
Nearly hit Umar Akmal that throw. It's quite funny now, but Umar Akmal might have been scared for a bit. End of 6 over, 43 for 3. Just, they really didn't want that start. Power play, just 43 runs and the loss of 3 wickets. That's going to be massive in this context. You can't win T20 games when you lose 3 wickets in power play. You will make it very hard for yourself. Now, Asif Afridi back into the attack. 2 wickets in his first 2 overs. Oh, and that also, the big one included Umar Amin.
Bowled very well in his first spell, and now he's brought back in again. That's the main weapon. He bowls within the stumps, just according to the batsman. He varies his pace, varies his length. That's where you see the wickets of Umar Amin and this one. Not at all. Umar Amin's shot was not there. Shouldn't have played, because just before that he had hit a wonderful boundary, and then he played the shot, and then the other one which was played absolutely across. So that paid the penalty.
He's just bowling beautifully, Asif Afridi. He's so much, his action is so good. He's a powerful man. I met him the other day. I shook hands with him. I could feel it. His hands are so strong, big hands, especially for the finger spinners. You need to have bigger hands. They can grip the ball easily, and then the power of the fingers. They can obviously have more paws on the crease because of the strength they have.
And on top of that, he's got a high arm action, so that really helps the bowler to get the turn and the bounce of the pitch. But there's not much bounce in the pitch, even though, but his main concentration is to bowl within the stumps and vary the length and the pace according to the batsman, to keep him thinking. He's not consistent enough.
Things are quiet at the moment for Mirpurkhaas. They're still not out of it, but they still have players who can turn the game on its head. Umar Akmal, Asif Ali, these guys.
One more, number 4.
They can even chase run rate of 13 or 14. And down the track. But still nothing for the batters. Another quiet over. Just 2 runs off this over. End of 7th, 45 for 3. Very impressive from Hyderabad Bahadurs. With the bat, with the ball, fielding well. They're just playing like a champion at the moment. Obviously, they have to carry this on in T20 cricket. You can't say anything until it's over. Even in cricket, in whole, you can't say it's done until it is done. Shy at the stumps, but Sohail Khan was comfortably in.
Yeah, but so far we have seen really some professional approach cricket from Hyderabad. The way they batted, they probably could have got another 15 or 20 runs more if they wouldn't have lost a couple of wickets earlier. But they put up a decent score on board, and now they're bowling very well. They're bowling according to the field, changing of variation, changing of pace. Not a pretty good, decent job.
Umar Akmal is going to be the key. A prize wicket for Hyderabad. If they can get him out here, that probably would be very, very difficult for Mirpurkhaas to come back into this game. Two main players now, especially the run rate is climbing, is Asif Ali and Umar Akmal. They will give you chances, but on their day, they can turn the game around. So he'll also have to give some boundaries now. He had to hit some boundaries, put pressure off Umar Akmal. He needs a little bit more time to get settled.
And knowing Umar Akmal, like we have been talking, that he's got lots of talent. Still, can do, but much time to play for league cricket and for his provincial cricket in the first-class games. All he needs now, patience. Go for a planned long innings.
Chance, but one bounce to the third fielder. Yes, but now, Mohsin bhai, it's also getting tough for them. The average is climbing. Every over goes boundaryless. The average will go really in T20 also. It's so quick. Here we see a shot like a leg cutter, want to hit it over the top, but not enough pace. So that the momentum, you need to keep the momentum as well, because the overs finishes very quickly.
Exactly. Like Hyderabad showed a lot of professionalism when they were batting, and now in bowling, their accuracy.
Beautifully struck, just for one. It's one of those days where something is not working for you. They can't find the gaps. They can't find the middle of the bat. For last 3 to 4 overs, they haven't found a boundary. 50 up now in the 8th over.
Well, it's the pressure. The 3 wickets they lost earlier. It's pressure, because they can't afford to lose. Like Umar Akmal or the other batsmen with them too early, more wickets will be a total disaster. So they have to stay at the wicket, overcautious, pressure, and these things comes a lot.
Another over without a boundary. Unworthy finishes over quietly as well. 51 for 3, Mirpurkhaas after 8 overs.
This run chase is not taking the shape that Mirpurkhaas would have liked. 146 now from 72 balls. It was a mammoth total from Hyderabad. 196 they got, so making difficult work of it. Umar Akmal, so much expected of him. Can this big hitter, this superstar, can he do something special? So much experience to call upon. Hyderabad ringing the changes. Anwar Ali has so many experienced campaigners at his disposal. So Hale's still there on 17. But is Hyderabad bowlers making it so difficult to chase down this total or get a platform that they need. 3 wickets they've lost. Umar Amin, their captain, the man who's scored all the runs, is been and gone. So they've got to rely on somebody else. Oh dear. Oh no. And that is the 1 wicket they didn't want to lose.
Yes, another one goes, and this time the big name, Umar Akmal, came down the track ages before the ball. Had even left the hand of Asif Afridi, and then he stands in disappointment. Well, he's had that sort of a tournament where nothing has gone his way, so he leaves. He got 6 of 12 balls, and it's 53 for 4.
Asif Ali, the new batter. Mirpurkhaas. Oh, there's a big appeal. I think it's just going down. Something about things not going the way that Mirpurkhaas would have wanted.
Yes, and the man in picture is the man responsible for all this. Asif Afridi, 3 for 20, and just 2 balls to go in his spell, and what destruction he has caused to team Mirpurkhaas. And this one again, it was going down the legs. It's just been slanting the ball inside, bowling the arm balls, and the right-handers, they just haven't got hold of him. Once again, brilliantly bowled, bowling in the business area, asking difficult questions, and of course, he has a backing of a huge total.
Yeah, a little word on for the umpires. They've done an outstanding job throughout this tournament. An excellent decision there, has to be said. Lots of pressure on him. Lots of pressure on Mirpurkhaas. There's 11 overs to go. 53 for 4.
Once again, the replay of Umar Akmal getting out, and he just moved away, trying to get inside the line of the ball, and Asif Afridi was quick to see, and no chance he had connected. So it's Sohail, the youngster on 18, and Asif Ali to do what looks less likely.
Well, it's not all doom and gloom for Mirpurkhaas. If they don't manage to get over the line, they've got another crack at it. Qualifier number 1. It's been all Hyderabad so far. 13 runs from 2 overs. The captain, he's on again, making life so difficult for the batsmen. Yeah, they've just got so much experience, haven't they? And they know how to play these situations.
Yes, you have to say that Hyderabad Bahadurs are the most experienced, and I think the most well-balanced team. They have everything. They've got spinners, that too experienced. Asif Afridi, the international player, recently playing Agha Salman, doing the off-spin for them. Anwar Ali is vastly experienced, has been raised almost in this ground. He's played a lot of games, so he knows the pitches inside out. And we saw what they did with the bat. Young Hassan Nawaz and Faizan were fantastic today. And then it was Niazi show in the end. And this one is a poor ball on the legs, and it goes for 4.
Very rare bad ball. Haven't seen many of them from the skipper, Asif Ali. We'll let him off this time, won't we? And, bad ball. Umar Ali just drifting down the leg side. Easy pickings for anyone really, let alone a good player like Asif Ali. He'll feel a lot better for that boundary.
Well, he is definitely someone who can be very destructive, who can play that sort of an innings that can turn this game around on its head. But it's been long since we have seen him fire. The kind of skill that he possesses definitely needs to be unleashed more consistently, and today is another opportunity. And he's having a good look at the pitch, because he knows a couple of good overs and the team can be back on track.
Yeah, you're spot on. You know, in this form of the game that you suddenly get an over of 20 or 24. We saw that in the previous innings. You know, it just takes one big over and suddenly the fortunes change and the momentum changes and bowlers are back under pressure. But that's got to happen.
Yes, very rightly you mentioned those big overs. There was 24 taken off Danish Aziz in the 3rd over, and then there was 27 taken off the last over from Asim Ali Jatt. So 2 overs went for 51, and Asif Ali pulls this one, and it's taken. So the only hope that remained in terms of Asif Ali is also gone now, and the plan works. Another short one, and this is a familiar sight. Slower short one, and he pulls it straight to square leg. Another loss. 58 for 5 now. Mirpurkhaas Tigers, they would feel that They have lost out on this opportunity unless a miracle takes place.
Oh dear. Goes from bad to worse. A neat catch in the end, just diving forward. Isn't he delighted, the captain? They've got another big scalp. And they are getting further and closer to winning this match. 4 is Asif Ali. He goes. It's 58 for 5. The bowling card, Asif Afridi, Chief Destroyer, 3 wickets, an economy of 5 is an excellent return. And it brings in the youngster Faham Ulhaq, who's got a mountain to climb, you'd feel. Really tough order and tough ask. It's nicely driven. So Anwar Ali He's played this game perfectly, hasn't he? He's brought on the right bowlers for the last wicket, and the big one too. Good catch in the end from Hassan Nawaz.
Yes, that's a very decent take. He had to dive forward, and also in a manner where obviously he didn't land on his elbows. So it was well taken, good technique to take catch like that. And Anwar Ali, he's just stuck to his plans and executed them. Oh wow, that was close. Beaten this time, halfway through, 10 overs gone. 58 for 5, Mirpurkhaas.
It's all been Hyderabad tonight. Only Sohail of the top order batters is still there. He's on 19. But it's been slow going. It's been really difficult for the Mirpurkhaas to get any sort of momentum.
Yes, I would have liked to see Umar Amin take a bit of time tonight, because when you have played a knock like he did in the previous game, you cannot start from the same place. This one is going down the legs. If you get 90 plus of 30 odd deliveries, not every day is Sunday. So those first initial 10-12 runs, he could have been careful and then started to kick on and smartly approach. It's only 10 runs per over. It's not that you have to get 190 in the power play. So it's just that bit of patience, bit of sense has to prevail. But can't blame him. He's been in fantastic form, and that can mislead you as a player at times as well.
When you were in good form, did that play on your mind? Did you think, I really need to cash in here? And did you have a way of going about it? We'll return that conversation after this delivery.
Another one, this time for Ham. Yes, Nick, early days in my career, I remember scoring 100, and the next 2-3 games, I would start like I'm still on 100. And but that was my teenage years. But once I obviously got mature as a batter, it's important to take time as well. Do you just make sure that your good form is not wasted in that initial, piece of flashy confidence where you think that you can do anything. So you have to be just that bit more patient. And I think that comes with time. But we are talking about Umar Amin, who is he's on the mature side of his career, and the way he has been batting. So it just tells you that it can get to the best of them.
Such a fine balance. Confidence and being in form, scoring runs. You're always treading a fine line there, trying to get it right in your head, and it's never easy. That's why we love this game. It's you only get one chance as a batsman, and you've got to be really careful at times, and at other times you've got to take risks. Perhaps he just took one too many tonight.
Yeah, and that too against Asif Afridi, who is even more experienced than Umar Amin. So he knew that he had been swept off the first ball. The next one was a bit quicker within the stumps. And it was credit to the bowler, I think. He outsmarted the batter. That's well driven. Anwar Ali, he is fast. He is one of the quickest fielders around in this tournament. He wouldn't expose. It's one ball to go in the 11th, and the task ahead is huge and requires something miraculous.
Yeah, it takes something pretty special to compete with what Hyderabad have done tonight. 196, 136 remaining from 55. 5 wickets down, a real tall order. But a chance for Faham to have a bat, and he gets his first boundary away. It's a nice looking shot, there was width on offer, and he throws his hands at that. 11 done, 65 for 5.
Yes, short and wide, and he had a go at it, just slashing it between point and the third, and he gets a flashy boundary.
Down 65 for 5, 132 needed, so good decision. Anwar Ali, the captain, continues. He'll bowl himself out, only 18 runs, but he got that important wicket, and this one is on the legs. It's a poor delivery, the captain will know that. Sohail will oblige, as anyone would. That was a real meat and drink, and an easy one at that.
Yes, once again straying on the legs, and that too a full toss. You would not expect somebody as skilled as Mohammad Sohail not to put it away. Although he is definitely been on the quieter side as wickets have been falling, but they need to go after. If there's any chance, you have to get runs. Once again on the legs, and this time he misses out. Will be one only, that to a leg by.
Someone's going to have to take a risk here. Crowd are enjoying it. It's been a really good evening. These playoffs are going to be super exciting. Eliminator tomorrow, and then second qualifier, and of course then the final evening games, brought to you by a cutting-edge and Channel Sports production. It's been an outstanding effort from everyone behind the scenes. And there we go, we've got the superstars on our screen. Anwar Ali searching for more wickets, wants to close this game out for his team. Nicely played to your side. Faham, only a young man.
Yes, young Faham is son of Misbah Haq, and this is the first wicket to fall. The man in form, in fact red-hot form, and then this was a poor stroke, and once again too fast for Danish Aziz. Umar Akmal way too early out of the crease, and no connection with the ball, and then we saw this good take by Hassan Nawaz to dismiss Asif Ali. So 5 wickets have fallen. And opportunity here for Sohail to do something very eye-catching.
Back up. Good check, Azir. Point pe. Asif ka.
Yeah, Farham looks like he sets up quite nicely. Young man, left-hander. Nice looking stance. Good opportunity for him to spend a bit of time at the crease, you'd hope.
Anwar Ali holding the ball deep in his palm. Let's see if it's a slower one. Yes, it is. Watching the hand is so important. It's so helpful as a batter. If you know what the hand is about to do, you can anticipate and probably be ahead of the bowler. And that just gives you this fraction of bit extra to execute a stroke, and also in the desired area. Both of them at the moment happy to take the singles. Obviously, they need to go big, but no intentions being seen in this over.
One left. Top edge, and it will go for 4. So a couple of bounces and over the rope. It's been a good spell for Anwar Ali. He's led the team well. It's 12 done, 77 for 5.
Time for Zira plus strategic timeout. count is over. It's been tough going for Mirpurkhaas with the ball, with the bat. Couldn't got the partnership together. When you're chasing the target of 197, your top order has the responsibility to give you not only a flying start, but also in terms of the wicket, that you don't want to lose too many wickets early on. Lost 2 in the first over and they never recovered from there. The only chance now for these two youngsters, Faham and Sohail, to build some sort of a partnership, to build their confidence, and also for the team to going into the next game. It's looking very tough now for them to win this game.
This 120 out of 48 balls is a very tough task. But mind you, I personally feel that they are responsible for it, because 2 or 3 irresponsible shots have got them into this position, and taking nothing away from Hyderabad. They batted well, they fielded well, they bowled well, they showed really a kind of professional approach, and that which has paid very well for them.
Nice shot, have to hurry. Oh! The bowler and the batsman had a collision. And if that ball hit the stumps, Faham was nowhere near.
Yeah, there you see the slow motion. Now look at the batsman. He's looking towards the ball. Now he's fumbled. He's looking at the bowler too. He is fumbled with the ball. The bowler was back towards him, so we cannot blame him for that. Then the batsman has to be very careful. Even whatever situation, run-outs are a disaster.
Sohail didn't get going today. He's been batting since the start of this inning and hasn't been able to middle the ball. He's been under pressure. He's been facing quality bowling attack, but he has done well so far in this tournament. Only today he didn't look like in good form.
Yeah, sir, on the other hand, a lot of credit to the Hyderabad bowlers. They both pitch is good. It's nice. It's a very pace pitch, and there's nothing much in that. But both they varied their pace, they varied their length. They bowled the slow one, the faster one, and a little bit short. So they varied their pace and the length both, which has troubled the Mirpurkhaas batsmen. And like I said, they showed a lot of professionalism when they were batting. I personally feel they could have got another 15-20 runs. But then again, it was a decent target. Now when they started bowling, fielding, captaincy, everything has been superb so far.
Short, wide, signaled. Now probably now it's coming to a stage where probably captains and the management start to rethink the strategy. Mostly all the captains winning the toss and bowling first. We have seen in last few games, it's not working now. Teams who are defending the target are winning more.
Yeah, but other one thing I'll say here, that the pitch there's only one game now, not even 2 games in a day or night. So the pitch nature is very much the same. It's the approach towards the game, whether they're batting or bowling, and which Hyderabad has totally dominated the opposition so far. And on the other hand, I must say, we saw a lot of lack of professionalism, the positive approach, the sensible approach, which is the reason Mirpurkhaas is struggling at the moment.
Quick single again, shy the stumps. They're going for the second one, and it's going to be close. No. Reach safely for Hamul Haq. Nice running between the wicket. End of the 13th over, 83 for 5. the chairman box. Some foreign fans as well. Fans should grow, especially to the final stages of this tournament. It's been a wonderful tournament so far. Some good cricket has been played as Mohammad Faizan comes into the attack for the first time in this inning. Faizan had a wonderful inning. Started off the inning so well. Came when the first wicket went down after the first ball. Came, applied himself, gave himself a couple of overs and then launched. And we all saw how well he played, how well he hit the ball.
It was a shame he got out on 70 odd. He could have carried on, played a bit more sensible right till the end. Just pushed towards mid-on, there's a fielder there, the 52. No, very sensibly refused. Talking about Faizan, I was saying that as he got 70 something and he could have got 100 for himself. It was all there for him. 72 of 38 balls, superb innings. And then the main thing was the team score. If he would have stayed on till the end, I'm sure Hyderabad definitely would have crossed 200 or probably 220, 25, something like that. And there's his individual score also.
Yeah, but T20 cricket nowadays is like that. You need to carry on the momentum. Even your personal milestones are getting closer, but when it's coming to the end of the innings, you have to look for the team runs. And he definitely played a big part in today's game. Another chance of the catch, but fielder made a little mess of it. He couldn't decide either go for the catch or stop the boundary. Caught in two minds, and Sohail got a boundary.
Nice hit, straight to mid-off, slightly away, and the ball skittered through. Probably was expecting that ball will, after hitting the ground, might jump and give him more time to stop, but it's just skittered through. As you can see, a little bit of dew also in Karachi later in the night. So probably that's playing its role now.
Oh, that's so close to the stumps, so close to the bails. Nicely bowled by Faizan. So
Azhar, what I was saying about Faizan, that when he got 70, there were still many overs to go when he got out. You know, you're right. And the reason I'm saying this, that he should have, if he would have carried on, his team would have crossed 200 mark, plus his individual performance. As far as I'm concerned, the team is first. So it could have been very good for both of them.
beautiful shot. He found the gap. Another slow one, but he placed it to perfection. 2 boundaries in this over. 94 for 5 after 14. Sohail is batting on 42 now of just 31. Getting the momentum now. They need to finish well here. Up in the air, chance of a catch. And beautifully taken. What a wonderful catch by Irfan Niazi. You cannot keep him out of the game. He likes hitting sixes, but he loves his fielding. We all know that.
Yeah, that's a very important department, fielding. You score runs for the team or take wickets and then field very well. That was a very good approach. All the youngsters watching this, he went to the ball, went onto the ball, got hold of it, and took a very important catch, put more pressure on Mirpurkhaas. And I think like it seems now, I'll just probably in the next over I would like to say something. I will carry on. Coming back to the point here, I was talking about Faizan. Basically what I was trying to say that he was 70 something and still there were about 8 or 9 overs to go when he got out. So this is what is very important when somebody is well set in, has got a big score, team is cruising, then if the one wicket or two fell at that point, all the pressure comes back and then you finish up getting not the score which you were targeting. So Faizan's inning was so important and I wish he would have carried on and he would have got his team a much bigger score and for his individual performance, maybe 100 or 120, something like that.
Nicely played, Samin Gul. He would love to hit some sixes because he's been thumped over the park today. Nicely bowled, back up the hand, slow one. Sohail has a chance of bat carry in T20 today.
It depends on what situation. If you finish up on the losing side, I think it seems almost impossible at the moment, but cricket is a game where nothing is impossible. And still there are 33 balls to go for 101, a very, very difficult target.
Bowled him. Beautifully bowled. Yes, it was in the slot, but it was too full to hit it across the line.
You see, right across, and these are the shots I think the batsmen, they have to learn. Go over mid-off, go over covers, go over mid-on with a straight bat. So you're showing the full blade to the ball. And this is his playing cross. That probably the timing wasn't there, the connection wasn't there. And another success for Hyderabad, totally in control.
Bowling analysis for Hyderabad Bahadurs. Asif Afridi leading the attack, 3 for 20 in his 4 overs. Anwar Ali at his full quota of over bowled tonight rather. 1 for 29 of his 4, and Jahandad Khan got 2 wickets as well. All looking great for them. Jahandad would be looking for more wickets now. It's an opportunity for him to grab a few more.
Yeah, the opportunity there. The batsmen are they're good. I think they've decided to go for it, and tail is there, so the bowler has got a better chance to grab a few wickets. And still 2 more to go, 3 more to go. Beg your pardon. So Hyderabad still in total control.
End of another successful over for Jahandad. 96 for 7, Mirpurkhaas. They haven't really got going. Sohail, yes, he's batting on 43. Got few boundaries lately, but he has been struggling as well. They're just getting thumped here. Muhammad Ali back into the attack. Just 8 runs of his 2 overs. Another bowled. Ricocheted from the pads, but they're just bowling too well. Got his second wicket, Muhammad Ali.
Bowling within the stumps, trying to bowl a Yorker, which was drifting down the leg side, but off his pads came on to the stumps. Basic reason, bowling within the stumps.
Sohail tried his best today. 43 of 33, 96 for 8 now. Here we go, the food. I'm a bit hungry now. My dinner's a bit late, and you can see in Karachi you can find so many restaurants, so many places to eat. The variety.
There is a lot of variation. Karachi is a big city, the biggest city of Pakistan. Busy city, rather the most busiest city, the business center of Pakistan. And I'm proud to be a Karachiite, and on top of everything, proud to be a Pakistani. And this city has lost a little bit of charm of cricket due to some situations, but people love cricket in Karachi, or rather all over Pakistan.
Yes, the food is I'm a foodie person. I'm sure you are, and every Pakistani is. Here's another look at the dismissal. Sohail had a very good tournament so far. He did have a good start today as well. It's not just enough for the team at the moment.
100 of 28 bowled pretty seems impossible at the moment, and if Hyderabad finishes up, which there seems to be, like on the top, winning this game, total credit goes to them because of right when they started the batting, the bowling, the fielding, the captaincy. All they could see as kind of professionalism in that, and that is what required in any form of cricket.
This is a cutting edge and Channel Tech sports production. We're seeing these pictures, courtesy them. It's time for the slow one here. No. I'm sure the way he's backing off and trying to hit the ball, change of pace could be the option.
They're bowling sensibly. They're watching the batsmen, about his tricks and all that. And that is real professionalism. That's how you are totally aware, stay aware about the awareness of the game, the batsman reactions, and the way where you have to bowl, especially in the later stages. Match is very much in favor of Hyderabad, but still something very good to see. I must credit their captain and their coaching staff that the approach which they are showing is absolutely marvelous.
That's the one. Slow one was the call and just missed the stumps. Was the right idea. Normally what tailender wants to do and just want to slog. And when they get the pace on, sometimes they connect.
That's why I say he's bowling very sensibly. He's not trying to bowl fast. He's just mixing it with his pace, so the batsman is not sure what to do. And so far, the bowlers have been pretty successful. Right from the beginning, when we saw that when they started bowling, they were changing, they were mixing up the pace and the length, which really paid off.
Again a slow one. Unlucky Muhammad Ali. Another successful over, another quiet over, 97 for 8, Mirpurkhaas.
Asif Afridi, the main destroyer. 3 wickets. Got 2 in the very first over. It has just not worked for Mirpurkhaas. They've been all over the place. Former captain Salman Bhatt alongside me. They just cannot find a way to beat Hyderabad. This will be their second defeat in this tournament by the same team as Asibur Rahman comes into ball. They've been quite dominant, I tell you. 100 runs of just 23 deliveries. It's not going to happen. We can say that now.
Thank you, Ali. Good evening, everyone. Yes, of course, that is pretty evident. Writing on the wall. I think tactically, strategically, if you have a look at the game, I think Hyderabad has been by far the superior team. You talk about bringing the bowlers in, who to bowl, when to bowl, where to place fielders, and the way to approach while batting. I think all of that, they have played complete games in this tournament. And their players, they know their roles. Whereas the other team, Mirpurkhaas, has mainly been an Umar Amin show. Otherwise, there hasn't been much of mention.
It's just like they complement each other. Their sports staff, you just saw, they've got some quality people there. Misbah-ul-Haq, yeah, we know all about him. But the other 2 people, we don't know much about them, but they're fantastic. I mean, we know, most of the people don't, what they've done in this coaching department. In the gap. Couple of runs. No, they missed field for 4. Faizan taking the eyes off, taking it casually, giving away 4 runs.
Yes, this was a very, very casual effort, allowing this ball to go through, and a welcome boundary, but nothing threatening. Hyderabad players know that they have this game in their pocket. Mirpurkhaas will now have to wait and see who comes to play with them the Eliminator 2, because well, that will be the qualifier. 2 Eliminator is going to be played tomorrow, and it's going to be between Karachi Ghazis and Larkana. So it's 17 bowled, 103 for 8.
Two for 9 in 3 overs for Muhammad Ali. As he steams in. Too quick for him. Yeah, coming back to the same point, Salman. Having Misbah-ul-Haq, yes, but Samiul Niazi, Ijaz Ahmed Jr., fantastic characters, readers of the game, brilliant performers themselves. That is the reason, maybe in my opinion, that Hyderabad is unbeatable at the moment.
Yes, credit to this team, the players that they have. Obviously, this team that you named, Misbah-ul-Haq, Samiul Niazi and Ijaz Ahmed Jr., they're all very vastly experienced, all masters of their trade, having played lots of first-class cricket, international cricket experience, and played around the world. So definitely it's a rich combo. And also, they've picked a very, very nice team. Oh, this is schoolboy stuff. He started complaining. Instead of coming back, trying to come back, he was upset with his partner. Anyways, he has to go now. Usman is gone. And it's wicket number 9 that falls. The step closer to the final are Hyderabad now.
It sums up their evening. It has been this sort of evening for them. Clueless. Look at him. Because he backed off so much that he knew that there is no chance of return. As you said, rightly said, schoolboy error. 5 runs he could only manage. It's 103 for 9. Asim Ali Jatt. For how long can he stay? We now started talking about that. We were expecting a fight. Edged 4. No, it didn't have that pace behind it. We expected a better fight, didn't we?
Obviously, but as is the case in most of these tight games, that sadly they end up one-sided. And exactly the same happened, and all the credit to Hyderabad for dominating this affair outrightly. Bowling, batting, fielding, captaincy, decision-making. Except the toss, they won everything. And on the other side, talking about the coaching staff, there is Moin Khan, former Pakistan captain, very experienced campaigner in his own right. He has been a wonderful servant of Pakistan cricket, and along with him, another international, Mahmood Hamid. And then there's Riaz Afridi, the elder brother of Shaheen, as their bowling coach. He did a good job as well. And also Javed Kadir, the former Pakistan international wicketkeeper. So experience on both sides, but obviously the resources are different. And I think this team, Hyderabad, has been picked very smartly. They have an answer to every question.
That big smile tells you that they're all set to storm into the final of first ZKB Sindh Premier League. Moin Khan not happy. Too quick again for somebody like Arif. Absolutely, you make a great point. 100%. They picked the right combination. They picked the right players. No big names, no superstars. All performers, hungry for the performance, want to win. They want to perform. They want to impress. They want to do it for the region, for the team.
And another very good thing about them is who they picked as their captain. I mean, we all know Anwar Ali is a fighter. Whether he's fielding, bowling, batting, he's that sort of a character who just does not like losing. So that is a very important trait of leadership. And we saw them pick their leader very, very sensibly. On the other side, Umar Amin did a reasonable job, but he has stood alone. There is nobody to complement what he has done. So unfortunately for him, he had names, but those names never came to the party.
18 gone. 105 for 9. One over, 6 runs given by Hasibur Rahman. It's good time for the youngster to bowl. No pressure whatsoever. On the verge of the victory, getting into the final. Big shot, not quite carrying. Yeah, Mirpurkhaas, absolutely. Their over-reliance on Umar Amin. But what about Asif Ali? Umar Akmal, big names. Big one, fielder, not quite. Salman, when are they gonna win a game for their team? When? They've played so much cricket, given them so many chances. Umar Akmal was dropped in the previous game. He brought them back. There was a situation. There was a time, one more time, when the team needed him. When he needed to step up for the team, he disappoints one more time. When will we see that talent transform into performance? This is it. Yes, this is it. Hyderabad wins and storms into the final of ZKB Sindh Premier League. Fantastic performance. They've ticked all the boxes, played like champions, and have qualified for the finals.
It's a huge win this. Hyderabad win this by 100 runs. That is one of the biggest margins to win a T20 game, and by far the biggest margin in this tournament. Great performances from their batters, Hassan Nawaz and Fazan, scoring 73 Fazan and 50 odd for Hassan, and then a late flourish by Niazi, who scored 50 of 30 balls, around that mark, 30 or 20 something, but it was fantastic in the end, and they got to a very imposing 196. And then came their bowlers, and Asif Ali was in charge of the destruction earlier on, and he nearly decided the game in the very first spell when he took Umar Amin, who was the main run scorer and the highest run getter of the SPL Sindh Premier League. And now we see the players walking off, shaking hands, and I'm sure Anwar Ali and his troops and their coaching staff must be a very, very happy unit with what they have achieved so far.
Proud captain Anwar Ali. There's a lot to think in this camp. Mirpurkhaas, the way they've played, the way they've gone about in this game. They won the toss, they did what they wanted to do. Absolutely well done, Anwar Ali. He's letting Asif Afridi walk the team out. That's what good captains do. That's how you give the confidence. There's a lot to think about in this camp. Umar Amin, maybe it's time for the other batters to step up and perform.
I think Umar Amin is better with the frame of mind that he sees as if he is the only guy. So he just bats through, regardless of the fact what else happens. So, yes. You can leave, Ali. I know you have to do the presentation. You're an important man downstairs. And we see now that the teams are meeting each other, congratulating the team that has reached the final, Hyderabad Bahadurs. And there will be more hard work for Mirpurkhaas Tigers as they will wait for their opponent, which will be decided tomorrow when Larkana and Karachi Ghazis face off, and that will be eliminator. And then we will see the second qualifier, which will be, obviously we know that Mirpurkhaas will be playing, and these are the highlights brought to you by Al Hayat. And there was the main and the biggest wicket, Umar Amin, the way he fell, and then a poor shot by Qasim Akram, and the wickets just kept falling around with some boundaries in between, but no major partnerships as we saw players go after the bowling. But I think in the end it was the bowlers who had the last laugh. This was Danish Aziz getting out to a full ball, and then Umar Akmal nowhere close to the ball, getting out stumped, and then Asif Ali pulled one straight down the throat, and it was a catch well taken. Then came young Faham, but obviously you wouldn't expect him to do the miracles. And Sohail, well, it was the kind of night where he didn't get anything off his middle and was struggling to hit the big ball. And then Faham, in trying to go big, he lost his wicket, well caught by Niazi. And then this was all over for Sameen Gul trying to hoik one, and there was stumps being shattered by the bowlers. And in the end, one odd misfield and the boundary, and then this childish stuff, this run out where the fielder just did all of it by himself. And then came this last catch where we all knew that Hyderabad are now officially the first finalists. So we'll go down now, we'll see who Misha has with her.
On the sidelines, Hyderabad have just won by 90 convincing runs, and I've got somebody with me who got a crucial wicket today also, and he is here with me, Mohammad Ali. Mohammad Ali, आपने आज मोहम्मद सुहेल की काफ़ी अच्छी बड़ी विकेट ली है, क्या प्लान लेके आए थे?
सिंपल सा प्लान था बस कि स्टंप्स को टारगेट करना है, और जैसा कि इस पिच पे आपको पता है कि आप ज़्यादा रूम नहीं दे सकते बैट्समैन को, मार्जिन ऑफ एरर जो है वो बहुत कम है, तो बस प्लानिंग यही थी कि स्टंप्स को टारगेट करें, अच्छे एरियाज़ को हिट करें, और एट द एंड ऑफ द डे रिजल्ट हमारी फेवर में गया।
विकेट कैसा प्ले कर रही थी, क्योंकि हमने देखा रन्स भी अच्छे बने, फिर आप लोग ना आके बॉलिंग पे भी अटैक कर दिया।
जैसा कि आपको पता है बैटिंग पैराडाइज पिच है, यहाँ पे बैट्समैन जो हैं वो फ्रीली रन्स कर रहे हैं, तो बॉलर्स के लिए T20 में वैसे ही जो आप कह लें जो स्पेस है वो बहुत कम है, तो ज़्यादा T20 फॉर्मेट जो है वो इस तरह की कंडीशन जो हैं वो बैट्समैन को सपोर्ट करती हैं, उनकी फेवर में जाती हैं, तो बॉलर्स ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यही कोशिश करते हैं कि अच्छे एरियाज़ को हिट करें और जस्ट होप फॉर द बेस्ट।
Thank you so much, Mohammad Ali. आपके आज scores figures बहुत अच्छे रहे, 2 for 11, and now you've made your way to the final. तो बहुत मुबारक हो.
Thank you very much.
And best
Thank
of
you
luck
very
for the
much.
final as
Thank
well.
you. Thank
And that was Mohammad Ali with brilliant figures of 2 for 11, and now it's back up to the combox.
Thank you. That's it. We all heard what Muhammad Ali had to say. He thought it was a batting paradise and it wasn't much there for the bowlers, but they made an ample out of whatever was available. And now it's the batting card, a disappointing one. Sohail 43 but a struggling one. 22 from Danish, and the rest more of looked like an emergency number. Nothing to mention in terms of runs over there. And if you have a look at the bowling card, there lies the impressive stuff. Asif Afridi, for me, I think he is the man of the match. He broke the team early by picking Umar Amin in his first over, 4 overs, 3 wickets, 20 runs he gave, and that was where actually Hyderabad had the game by the scruff of its neck. And Muhammad Ali, 4 overs, 11 runs for 2 wickets, another fantastic performance. Anwar Ali gave 29 of his 4, took 1, and Jahandad, 2 wickets for him, giving away 14 of 3, and then the last wicket went to Haseeb. And here is the match summary. Mirpurkhaas Tigers won the toss, and that's probably it. Won nothing else, because Hyderabad were completely dominant, scoring 196 for 6. Kazan 72 of 38, Irfan 53 of 22 in the end, and Hassan 51 of 42. Usman picking up 3 for 23 in his 4, and Sameen Gul took 2 for 31 of his 4, and Danish also got 1 wicket, whereas the bowlers from Hyderabad, Asif Ali 3 for 20 of his 4 was the main chief destructor. Muhammad Ali 2 for 11 of 4 was exceptionally economical, and Jahandad 2 for 14 of his 3, and Hyderabad winning by 90 runs. So we'll go off to a break, and when we come back, presentation with Ali Yunus.
Amin continues very left in the last inning. Oh, has to be very close. Yes, finger is ace. Oh, knocked him over.